breaking down. Oh, hold on. First off, is the lighting good for you guys? Breaking down the legend of Tim Tebow. Or should I call it breaking down the most overrated defense in the history of defenses, which is called the prevent defense. Skip Bayless is on record as saying, I've never seen that like this in my life. Sure you have. It was called the Wildcat 2 years ago. And where's it at now? Now, there are a bunch of contributing factors that led to the Broncos winning this game today, and none of them were involving of Tim Tebow. First off, Marion Barber doesn't run out of bounds. They don't stop the receiver from getting out of bounds. They let him get out of bounds. Then he fumbles the ball away, but we have a field kicker that kicked the ball 60 yards, 57 yards, whatever. So Tim Tebow didn't do nothing to win this game, outside of the fact that the receivers made some nice catches at the end of the game. But the problem with Tim Tebow is right now is teams bottle him up for 3/4 of the game. And then the fourth quarter, when the game's over, they fake. They get back into what we call the prevent defense, which I've always said to anyone that watches football will tell you. It prevents you from winning what it does. Why do NFL coaches, defensive coordinators rely on the prevent defense? Why do they continuously play that defense? All it does is prevent you from winning. Why not play what got you the ability to bottle him up for 3/4? Why? The answer is simple. They get back in this cautious mode. They don't want to get burned on a big play. So what do? They give this underneath stuff for 10, 15 yards at a pop. And guess what? When they get down in the red zone, whatever, then they go back to their normal defense and they're on their heels and they get burned. So the legend of Tim Tebow will be coming to an end real soon. And what is going to happen is all these Bronco fans right now are like, oh, Timmy Tebow! And guess what? At the end of the day, it sets your organization back a year, because you could have been playing, or you could be drafting a quarterback next year, which, let's be honest about it, John Fox and Sean Elway, no matter what happens with Tebow this year, even if he wins a Super Bowl, guaranteed he won't be in Denver next year. Guaranteed. Well, I said if he won a Super Bowl, that would never happen, trust me. That would never happen. That has as much chance as happening as me running for the U.S. presidency and winning. But I don't care if Tebow takes the AFC Championship game. He won't be in Denver next year. The Wildcat was the same exact way. Where's it at now? Where is it at now? The problem lies on the defensive coordinators. You got to stop playing to prevent defense. 98% of the time when teams play prevent defenses, they lose the game. It's the bottom line. They lose the game. It's a history of the NFL. But why do teams continue to play? I don't know, and I'll never get the answer to that, because it's going to continue to be a burden of NFL coaches for the rest of their 50 years from now. They're going to continue to play for some stupid, fucked up reason. So the legend of Tim Tebow will come to a crushing halt real soon. And at the end of the day, when we look back at this little 15-game debacle, which we call the Tebow era, you know what we're going to say? Boy, did that set the Broncos organization back a couple years. Because now you got to draft a quarterback. You got to find out. You could have found out what you had in Brady Quinn, because I'll tell you right now, me, the Browns fan, I wish we had Brady Quinn over Colt McCoy, but we ain't about that. But now, next year, you might have to see what you got in Brady Quinn. You're going to try drafting a quarterback. The bottom line is, Skip Bayless has me rolling. I've never seen nothing like this before. Come on, man. 2 years ago, you seen the Wildcat. You dumbass. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. You people out there got to understand. This shit ain't going to last. Trust me on that. It's over. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the mastermind, Bill Belichick, with that shitty-ass defense he got in New England, makes it come to a crushing halt this coming Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised.